Hi everyone, how are you? My name is Dong Ho. You can call me Cindy. Right now it's 5:30 in the morning at the 1st of October 2022. I want to analyze the Euro USD yesterday. It really nine price. Even I analyze the market every day, but my understanding of the market is still really little. I will try to improve it by every day, and I didn't put any time in or target for myself. If I can learn, that fine. If you jump into the trade, you win. That good. It means your theory good. You get into the level that you can earn money from the market. If you lose the money, it means that you didn't have enough knowledge or enough experience. As long as you learn from the market daily, every day, and then practice it, and of course you have to correct your mistake one day. You will reverse all of the loss. Like my family of they saw me play, and they always think it's risky. And until now, occasionally they ask me, do you think you can win the market? Do you think you can earn a lot of money on this thing? Uh, and they then I always answer them definitely, 100%, no doubt. I can answer like that. It's not because I overconfident. It's not because I didn't do the mistake. It's not because I win constantly. It's just because I know who I am, and I know how to learn. Um, you know, bucket it like other degree. If you think it is a career and you have to build up the knowledge every day, and one day you fully understand it, so it's not a big deal anymore. But why you still not understand it yet? You learn from it. You feel really desperation because of the money matter and emotional control you. So please don't let any logic affect in your brain or your emotion and quicken, because uh, in the beginning, when we come to the market, we know this is the way for us to become super rich without doubt if we can win it. But because time fly, because many losses, because many mistakes, and we didn't have enough time to learn from the market, and then we quit it already, and then we really forgot what the main purpose in the beginning. The main purpose in the beginning, we see this is a potential, we see it is a really nice career, and we want to choose it. But throughout the journey, we cannot, you don't have a good experience, then you quit it. But this career is really great. You have to pay for what you want. You could not get anything easy and earn a lot of money. It's not like that. You have to pay equally what you want. So you have to pay the time, the effort, the emotional, the financial. But once day when you pay enough, you overcome all of that aspect. Everyone left already, you still there. Then you are the person, the final one in the market. And when that day comes, you will become super rich. So to me, of course, I want the money from the market, but honestly, just because my financial right now is strong, I didn't rely on the market to live at all. So I play it for fun. But I know even I do it for fun, I have to do it seriously, because why not? I can have it for fun. I have for a few experience, but I want to do it properly and do it nice, because in the future I want to earn money from this as well. So it is really long lesson. Like we maybe I had to do two video for this. So let start from this. Normally I trade from 5 p.m. Australia time after work. I want to introduce with you some concept really nice. I just saw yesterday, or maybe my interpretation. The price go up a little bit, and then it overshoot and it break the trend line. I analyze on the 30th of September. Then the price sideways. But when it's sideways, the top of the price it go down slowly, and then the bottom keep the same. You see this candle, one big momentum candle, one big momentum candle, and then the price go down. The seller is quite weak, and then the buy push up the second time. The seller push down again equally, and then the buyer push up. But in the third time, the price put up. Um, you see this with really big momentum like this, but then it go nowhere. It just close below this area. It's showing that the seller, the buyer, is losing. After this, we wait for next square candle. Next candle, they really try, but they unable to push it up above this head on. The buyer really try to keep this area around, and then the seller jump in and put the price down. So you know what? Throughout the journey, normally someone they look at the price action, and then they have a certain pattern to get give for them the signal to jump in. But the thing is, they just give for themselves one or two pattern and to wait for that pattern a whole day super long, and you have to sit in front of the market to wait for this. You could not like think about that pattern and today and now and then 1 minute later it will appear that pattern. But the more you sit in front of the market, it will hook in you. It will make you change your mind. It will attach your emotions. So I really try not to sit into the market quite often. I try to really minimize it. But if I just will have a one pattern, and then I one time I go out, come back because I play in 1 minute, it gone already. Then I had to wait maybe 5 hours more to see that. But if I sit in the front, it's not good for me. So I try to find different way to get into the market. Maybe it weird way, maybe it not other people way. But when I know, the more I know about it, I know it is the winning method and it better because I only want to come into market like 30 minutes per day, but I want to win during that time. I didn't want to sit in the market 24 hours and then win it. I can do it, but I don't want to pay a lot of effort. This is not freedom I want because everyone say trading is the freedom. You get rid relieve it. You will not attach it. You don't have a client. You don't earn money easily. But if you have to sit into the in front of the computer 24 hours and look constantly, it's not a freedom. It is a disaster. So I try to see more pattern I can jump in. So here, this is a pattern I really like. That is maybe a content pattern. This is the pattern number one. When the price go down, it make a stop hunt a little bit. It happened a thousand times. I will show you. It is how I say it. It five break out above EMA, break back in. That is the tick pattern, and the second pattern. I had to find a few pattern, not one. After the push down like this, the price hold in one area and constantly to put down. So you remember the two pattern. The first pattern is the stop happen after and break through EMA then the one break back. And the second pattern it one push and then the price hold on some area. So that is the second pattern. And then this is the stick button. The price go down and then create a level. One big not big how I say the price go above EMA 21, stop and come back straight. This is the tick pattern. The stop and happen after it create level go up and then stop hand. Then this is the B pattern. One push down like this, and then it's sideways, constantly to put down. So let me draw it for you. The first pattern is, for example, it go down like this. The price constantly to go down. Suddenly it make a stop hunt and down. And of course, this stop hunt, it take over this high, and it how I say it, it close above EMA a little bit. Okay, so wait a bit. Okay, so it close above EMA a little bit, like this, like this, and then it come back. Or the second pattern is the try just put, and then it come back, make a lot of level here, and constantly to put down. This is the thing I saw, so I want to create a pattern for myself based on the prior action and the reality, not based on what anyone tell me. This is the second pattern. Okay. Um, so this is the B pattern. I want push a little bit, sideways, push. Because I often wait for the first one here, but first one here it happen occasionally, then I wait quite long, so I had to find the second way. So it one big candle down here, sideways a little bit, and constantly put pattern B. So you can see that in one more push, sideways a little bit, below EMA 21, push. And then this is the tick pattern. It push down and then it have a level here. It push up a little bit above EMA. You see it above EMA 21, push down again. Really good. So this is the pattern I will recognize. Maybe other pattern I don't know later. Well, let's see. So and then the price come down. What with the big tail here? You see this one. The price come back above EMA 21, really strong, take over this area. Don't you think? See it take over this area? It's similar like that. So you can short around here. This is the pattern number one. Because I thought that over this already. Or you wait it a little put and then make a level here, go down. Like this. And also during the time you will try to see the momentum in M15 as well. This is signal in M1, okay? Then the price to put down. You know, like you see this, the price go down and then suddenly it either buy pressure here, then it come back here. We have a sell pressure, then buy pressure, sell pressure, the price sideways. It go come around here, up, around here, up. After this candle, really big momentum M15, it go nowhere. It come back, but suddenly it how I retest big momentum down. It still go nowhere. So at that time, you should think maybe the buyer will, because normally if it push back like that, it had to push really strong like that. After a big momentum here, if it can push back, it go down really strong. But here it push up, it push back, but it not that strong at all, even in reverse. So you have to remember. Yesterday I went into this. I saw okay, bitch push down. How I supposed to get into here? I think that is a better place. Really get into here after it. How? But maybe I busy something. I didn't in front of the market at that time. I saw it put up already, so I jumped in during here. But that is really my mistake. The price it fabric out a little bit. Of course, when it ranging like that, it fabric out. It had to retake in this area, and then it up. This happened a thousand times, but I still forgot. Sorry, honestly, I don't know. If it happened, if I come into the market that time, for sure I would not look. But when I come here and it highlighted already, I saw the signal. I calculate each one, and then I jump in around here, lost. Okay, so I saw it come back again when this candle close like that. I think okay, it engulfing everything. Maybe it constantly to go down, but after I see this candle, I think, oh no, if it broke above EMA one more time, it either buy or win because the foot is stop on two of this guy. You see, two of this guy, two of this one. This either signal of the number one. It stop on two of this one and then back to EMA. So then it this either number one. Look into the byway, like the price like this. Make the level here up a little bit and then come back, kill them with either number one in a buy. So you have to long here like that. Okay, as long as you see stop hun, that's it. Stop hun in your direction is really nice. Then the price constantly to go up. Where it will go up to? Honestly, I think it should go up to here because to me it's still sideways somehow. So I take the profit around here. That's on. I compensate for this lot. Then like during the price go up, I try to think, okay, in the future, if I want to buy, how I buy, because the signal is so crazy. Maybe I saw a little signal here, the price create a suddenly create a level. It now I wait for it to break on through EMA 21 and break back in. I didn't, but doesn't matter. It go really right on EMA and then it one candle, a big momentum up. Next time I had to remember this signal. You never know. It may repeat 1,000 times, and it come back and hold as well. So I had to remember that because the more variety you have in your brain, it's really better for you. Otherwise, you could not get in when it either uptrend or downtrend at on because you just stick with one pattern, but wait for that pattern. It maybe some hour or a day there. Then the price constantly to go up. But look at the way the price move. Like the price it create two level here. It break down, go up, but the way it go up quite hesitant. This is quite strong in everything. This is quite strong in everything, but up to this day, it quite hesitant. The momentum is not strong, and this one is still moderate or even it not good at all. Then the price it make the it will have a one red line that at that time I still not have a B pattern yet. I think should I because it may be break out break, but it should I short where what signal I should short, maybe three tie at that or something. But now I have to put more variety on. This either B pattern, put really strong down and then it hold the level here when it go below EMA and have a big momentum candle, you should short. I should short during that time. I had to remember this. And then the price constantly to go down here. Did either be pattern as well. You see one push and then it create the level here. I had to remember that. And then the price constantly to put down. Did not pattern even further away from EMA. I feel it unsafe a little bit compared to the first pattern, but did not bad. And the price broken this key level. After broken this key level, it make higher high really strong like this. I will continue in the next video because a really long lesson. Thank you to listen to me. See you in the second video. I hope you learned something from the market today. See ya. Have a nice day.